understand that growth is intentional, growth is intentional. Whether it's personal growth, business growth, financial, physical, anything. The leaders and I were on a call and we were discussing one specific item and we got really strategic on that. And that was intentional. We were talking about one thing and I'm not going to get into it, but we were really strategic on that one item on certain dates of the month to do certain things. We can't just willy-nilly this deal, right? If you want to get good at business, anything, darts, video games, lifting, eating, growth is intentional. Right? You've got to be intentional about how you go after that stuff, right? John Maxwell wrote about it in the 15 Laws of Growth, and the first law he talked about was the law of intentionality, and I think it's the reason why he put it first. It's because you have to be intentional with your growth, right? You have to be deliberate, right? In the book, he talks about gaps, and I'm going to end with this, right? And with gaps, he talks about it's really the main thing that holds people back from growing, and it's called the assumption gap. Right? It's on the completely other side of intentional. We assume or you're intentional. It's one of those two things, right? This is why it makes so much sense to address this because it kills your growth. If you just assume you're going to grow, that's a growth killer when you think about it. Like we were children all once on this call, right? We just woke up every day and we grew. We assumed we were going to grow. We're literally going to get taller. We're literally going to grow. One day we're going to be adults. Well, guys, newsflash, we are adults now. It's time to be intentional about your growth and not assume that you're going to grow, right? So, guys, to recap, let's remove your feelings. Let's have some aggressive patience. And let's be very intentional about your growth in 2025. Month one's over. We got 11 months left. Let's be intentional about our growth, right? Back over to you, Andrew.